Well, hey there, everyone. I'm Fox 10 News meteorologist Jennifer Lambers with an update on your forecast. And heading into today, a storm tracker alert day is in place due to the potential for strong to severe storms across the Gulf Coast. Now, there is going to be some different timing occurring on this with two different rounds taking place this afternoon and this evening, plus the second round is going to be coming through heading into the overnight hours. Now, let's talk about what's all causing some of this. The first part of it is going to be the warm temperatures out there. We're going to be maxing out in the upper 70s and the lower 80s. Plus, also, we're going to be mixing in high humidity. Winds today, they are going to be breezy out of the south. Sustained winds closer towards 15 to 20 miles per hour. Wind gusts getting closer towards 30 to 35 miles per hour. So increasing the humidity, warm temperatures. Plus, also, if you step outside early today, you're seeing sunshine out there. So all of these ingredients mixing together is going to be setting up the perfect scenario for strong to severe storms across the Gulf Coast. Now, the SPC, the Storm Prediction Center, has upgraded our area to that 2 out of 5 and especially that 3 out of 5 enhanced risk zone. A reminder of how this works. The higher the number, the higher chances you have to see some of these strong to severe storms. Now, breaking down all of those details, again, level 2, level 3 for us, multiple rounds for this really coming into play this early afternoon, lingering into this evening. We might see a lull between around 7 to 9 p.m. before that second round really comes into play and lingers overnight. The main threat that we're going to be monitoring for is going to be some of those strong winds. Gusty straight line winds will be possible along with isolated tornadoes. Now, another takeaway from that tornado threat here on the Gulf Coast, we get a lot of tornado warnings. We have even some of those confirmed tornadoes, but the majority of those EF0s, EF1s, and later on this evening, we do have the potential for some stronger tornadoes, EF2 and above, possibly even some of those being long track. So it's going to be so important to stay weather aware, have a way to get those warnings and get those updates. You can do so by downloading the Fox 10 weather app. That way we'll send all of those alerts right to the palm of your hand. Plus also, if you lose power, since we're going to be dealing with possibly isolated flash flooding, some of those gusty winds, something that could easily knock down some of those trees out there, power outages could become possible. This is going to be a great way to stay updated with the forecast. So let's time things out. We start off for this morning, as mentioned, sunshine. So far for the early part of this afternoon, it's quiet, but it's not going to be staying that way. There's where some of those showers, those storms begin to fire off by the early part of this afternoon, expecting that to begin just closer towards 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon. Main coverage ramping up by 3 and 4. These ones, they don't look that menacing. However, they could pack a punch. It's going to be the warm front that's lifting up from the south, from the Gulf waters. And so with this, they're in a thriving environment and they're not having to battle it out with the main line that's going to be pushing through overnight. So some of these could become severe very quickly with some of the low visibility, flash flooding, gusty winds, and also that isolated tornado threat. Now overnight, here comes into play really that second round, possibly seeing a break in that activity for some areas closer towards 9 and 10 p.m. But that main line, it's going to be moving through once you're in bed. So once you're settling down, you're going to sleep. That's where we're going to start to be tracking some of this through. We'll have team coverage here at Fox 10 throughout the rest of this evening. So make sure you're staying updated with us as we do get closer. And then the good news on the backside of that line, that's when your severe weather threat ends. So we will be waking up Thursday. It's going to be calm, quiet, seeing some cloud cover and dry air pushing in from the north. Here's a look at our full 7-day outlook. So storm tracker alert day in place for tonight into the overnight hours. Tomorrow looks a lot better, cooler temperatures. Looking ahead to Friday, it's Valentine's Day. Also, we have the Conde Cavaliers. Great forecast for that. And then Saturday, notice the uptick in temperatures. Once again, we're looking at the potential for strong to severe storms. Now, we're going to detail more on that heading into tomorrow. We're going to get through today first and then focus more on Saturday. The timing of those showers and storms mainly looking once again like an overnight threat that could linger into Sunday morning. But that one's going to be an even sharper cold front that's moving in because look at those temperatures once we get closer towards Monday. Near freezing with our morning lows and then afternoon highs in the mid 50s. Stay updated with us here at Fox 10. We will continue to keep you updated all throughout the afternoon, the evening, and even into the overnight hours.